Hello, welcome back to Island Gear Review. This is Sal. Today's video is going to cover rain gear. So I have Sitka Thunderhead, Kuiu Yukon, Stone Glacier M5, and good old-fashioned rubber rain gear. I've hiked with all of these. Each one has a purpose. Some are better than others. It depends on what you want. If you want breathability, you want durability, or packability, or do you like pockets? Each one has its definitely good place, and I'm going to start with the Sitka Thunderhead. So this is the first set of high-end rain gear I bought. Bought it at a local department store. This is definitely cut small, so I'm 5'10", 200 pounds. So this is a large, and it does fit. It's a little tight. I should have went. The pants are good. The jacket's large. I should have went XL for that. I'll go over that when I get to the jacket. So it has a nice little belt here. Full side zips, so you can put this on without taking your boots off. And they have a little button here to tighten down on your ankle. And it has one front pocket here. So big enough for whatever you want to put in there. I think they're going for, this is probably the quietest rain gear of all of these, just because of the face fabric that they use. So it's definitely good for if you're hunting in the stand, or you're still hunting, you're not hiking a lot, you're not moving around. Definitely a good option. What I find, especially with the pants, due to the soft fabric, it picks up some of that sticky shit off the bush. Pain in the ass to clean off, and it does soak in like the mud and stuff easier than the rest of these. So moving on to the jacket, this is a large, has one chest pocket here, two side pockets, no pit zips, has a nice hood. So this one is cut probably the slimmest of all these. So if you're looking at this and you're my size or bigger, compare it. I should have went with the XL. Definitely, you can layer in this. It'll be too tight for my comfort, so it's personal preference. But a good option for still hunting archery. You need to be sneaky. You need to be quiet. Moving on to the Kuiu. This is one of my favorites. It's a Yukon. This is a large pant. My inseam's 30 inches. My waist is about 35. These fit perfectly. If you're a pocket guy, this is definitely the one you want to look at, because it has 4 pockets on the pant, side zips, reinforced cuffs, reinforced knees, and reinforced butt. You can see that. Excellent option. I used this on 2 goat hunts in BC, limited entry draws. Didn't get any goats, but it was a fun experience. The last trip, it rained 8 days straight. Took 3 days before it started getting wet, but by that time everything was wet. So definitely an awesome option. I think it has the best buckle for the pants for sure. And this is I'm keeping this one. This one's gonna be nice. And moving on to the jacket. So 2 chest pockets, 2 side pockets, pit zips, nice articulated hood. So it's not too loud, you can hear that. This is definitely, if you're going to be hunting where it's going to be raining a lot, and I actually use the Yukon pant as my primary pant through most of the hunt. That's definitely a good option with this Yukon. It's definitely meant to be worn every day, and it's pretty bomb-proof. I was bushwhacking through some really thick stuff. No issues. I did scratch or cut the knee pad there, just crawling around. And the gaiters are actually one of my favorite pieces from Kuiu. Definitely awesome. The Yukon, I have the Cantonians, not my favorite. I'm sticking with the Yukon for sure. But awesome kit if you're looking at, you're gonna be in rain every day. Very good option. Okay, moving on to this Stone Glacier M5. This is their Coyote Brown. It's not as mustardy brown as you can see in the other like photos that you see of this. Once you get this, it's a super lightweight. Like you can see this, you can pack this down to nothing. I used this late last season for blacktail on the island. It came down like it was pissing rain, and I stayed nice and dry. The belt is decent. I like it. You have a thin belt loop, so you can use a belt with this one. The other ones you have no belt loops. So they're very thin design. It's definitely meant to be worn underneath a pack. They have this neat system of their design fly. I forget the name of it. Contour fly system. This is a large, and like I said, inseam's 30 inches, waist is about 35, and with pants on, this is maxed out on the large. So I don't know if I'm going to lose any weight, but it will come in handy. Full side zips. The actual top of it is covered with this little flap, which is a nice feature. Reinforced cuffs. They have a button system here. It's a nice size button. And full side zips. No issues. You can see it's all seam taped on the inside. All of these are. So this is my second one. If I'm going to be hiking, moving around, need a lot of stuff with me, I'm definitely taking this for the lightweight and packability of it. If I'm bushwhacking and it's fucking pissing down rain, I'm taking the Yukon. So each to their own. So the jackets, they have a nice hood. When you put this hood on, you can definitely see to the side easily. You can tighten it down. These pockets right here are high up and kind of forward, so you can still access it with backpack, which is kind of cool. And you can still have a vinyl harness and still access these pockets. So they definitely designed it pretty good. Side zips, Velcro cuffs, pit zips, and these arms, they're long, right? So the design, I'm gonna try these on and show you what you can layer underneath them, and I'll add that at the end of this video. These sleeves are long enough so you can glass without it riding up and down. So very awesome. I really like it. If you want lightweight packable gear, I tried this out in a major windstorm and rainstorm on Vancouver Island, and no issues. I didn't feel the wind or anything. It kept me nice and dry. So this definitely, I'm keeping these two for sure. And yeah, I got nothing bad to say about the M5. It's actually pretty decent. Once you pick it up, you'll feel the lightweight. It's super minimal. There's no pockets on the pants. So if you're a pocket guy, Yukon. If you're not, lightweight, count your ounces, M5. Makes sense, right? And for all of you hardcore hunters out there, I know there's gonna be a couple of you guys, good old-fashioned rubber rain gear. I use this for work. I work in the construction industry up in northern BC. This thing keeps me nice and dry, warm, no matter what weather there is. I actually hiked in it I'm off for the holidays, and it keeps me dry, and there's no breathability in this, right? Like, I was hiking in pants and a cotton shirt, and it was like 2 degrees out Celsius, and I was sweating, and I actually burnt about 35 more calories in the same amount of time than wearing the rest of these. I felt it. I was burning up. I was sweaty. If you're looking for not to break your bank, this rain gear is probably maybe $250 to $300 depending on where you buy it, and it's definitely gonna keep you dry. The pants right here, they have a pocket on the leg, and there's a brand name, and they have an inside pocket on the bibs, big enough for a cell phone. This has suspenders, Velcro cuffs on there. This jacket right here, like I said, it's durability. Definitely keep you warm. It's a lot more waterproof than any of these, but it's not going to breathe as well. You'll sweat your ass off in this if you're hiking. If you layer right, you can do it, and you can definitely manage it by So this is definitely a good option. I use it for work, and I work outside year round, so it's definitely I turned these pants inside out to show you. These are all seam taped. They do a very excellent job with that. A little bit of features there. So every one of these are definitely waterproof. They have their purpose here. I want to give you a visual on the inside of the pant. There's a contoured waist, so up to like 2 inches of adjustment. I think it's a very good design if you lose weight on a hunt or you gain weight during the holidays probably. It's definitely a good option. As you can see, these are all high-end rain gear, so whatever one you pick, you're going to pick for the right reasons. You're going to have an excellent piece of kit. This is a Kuiu Yukon XL coat, a large pant, and I have a Kuiu Super Down Pro large pant, First Light Obsidian large pant, and the top is an XL Kuiu Super Down Pro, an XL Yukon jacket. I'm 5'10", around 200 pounds, and this is definitely no restrictions, super warm. I'm actually getting too warm right now. It's definitely a good option. This system, if you're going up in the mountains and you want to save weight, but you need durability, keep you warm, very good option. So there you go. Moving on to the Sitka Thunderhead. I have the Kuiu Super Down Pro jacket pant underneath. It's very constricted along here. It's still manageable. As you can see, it's very quiet, right? So this is definitely archery. This is the one you want to be looking at. And like I said before, I'm 5'10" and a bit and 200 pounds, 45-inch chest, 19-inch torso, 30-inch inseam, and this is a large jacket and pant. It is manageable. If you don't like baggy stuff, you can fit insulation underneath this. Personally, I would order a XL just to have that extra bit of room, but that's me, it's personal preference. But if you're looking for a quiet rain gear, still hunting, archery, this is definitely a good option due to the the soft fabric that they have on the outside. Chest pocket here. These pockets definitely, as you know, Sitka does make great gear. It's my first set of rain gear that I bought, and only issue that I have is, like I said, it picks up a lot of debris very easily. It soaks in the mud, and it's not as breathable. I sweat a lot, so I'll definitely sweat hiking in this if I have any amount of weight. So keep it in mind. It's very good option. Moving on to the Stone Glacier M5 rain gear. This is a large jacket, large pant. Same idea. I have a Kuiu Super Down Pro jacket and pant on, and you can see it's very comfortable. No issues. Doesn't feel too tight. The waist on the pant this is probably maxed out, but I can get it underneath this, and I maxed out on the contour waist, so keep that in mind. But this right here, you can definitely, very good lightweight option if you're going up in the mountains. This is definitely what I'll be looking at. These pockets, they're definitely designed for above your waist belt, and you can still access it with a vinyl harness. And the pockets are big enough for iPhone XR. Just give you a size comparison. They're a little small, and they go up to about here to there, so around here to there, and they're pushed forward a little bit. So all in all, this is an excellent lightweight, bomb-proof rain gear. Very good option. So moving on to the rubber rain gear. This is just basically a work rain gear that I use for up north, and has a overalls and a jacket, both size large. And underneath I have the Kuiu Lost Parka jacket, full zip, and a large Kuiu Lost Parka pant. You're going into somewhere where it's going to be cold, wet, and nasty for a long period of time. I'd be looking at something like this. Rubber, it's not so breathable, it's lightweight, it is packable, and the synthetic insulation will definitely keep you warm even when it gets wet. So if you're looking for something that'll protect you, it's definitely not designed for backpack hunting, so there's no pit zips. These pockets are almost useless with a pack on. You can still access it through the top a bit. There's no side zips. You can put your boots on through the legs, no issue there. They have a leg pocket here, 2 pockets there, flap with some buttons and a zipper, a couple of interior pockets. I've used this rain gear up north all over Alberta and BC, working outside in the rain, snow. Definitely keeps you warm, and you definitely need less layers underneath this because it does keep in the warmth. It doesn't breathe as well. And if you're hiking, I find it to be very hot. Like, I burnt so much calories hiking with this, it was crazy. But this is a good option if, for one, if you want something to keep you dry and not cost so much as this other stuff. This is a very good option. Super lightweight and durable for sure, unless you get it snagged on something, you can rip it easily. But same with everything else, right? So very good option. All right, so this is gonna be wrapping up the rain gear review. Just to go over the overview of this, Sitka Thunderhead, very quiet, durability in pockets, Kuiu Yukon, packability and minimalist design. It goes to the M5, Stone Glacier, and rugged, don't care, don't want to break the bank, go with the rubber. So personally, I'm going to be keeping the Kuiu Yukon just because I have a lot of experience with it and it has never let me down. I do actually like the pockets where I can put my gloves in there or any other things. I don't mind getting damp because all of these do create moisture in their pockets. I don't care what they say, they all do. So, but I do like the features of having some pockets available while I'm hiking with rain gear on, and they're very bomb proof. I've never had an issue, and it's definitely a very awesome piece. And I'm also keeping the Stone Glacier M5. I really like it because it's packable. You know, if you bring it on like a backpack hunt and you can shove it in, it's very lightweight. Once you buy it and you get it in your hands, you're going to feel the difference between this and this. And if you don't mind the minimalist design, like jacket has 2 pockets, the pants doesn't have any, that's fine. You know, it's a very good option. So I'm keeping these 2. The Thunderhead was my first set of rain gear. I enjoyed it, I liked it. I just find this, it doesn't breathe well for me. It's not going to fit in my style. I'm not a tree stand hunter and I like to move around, so I'm definitely going to be selling the Thunderhead. And the rubber rain gear, it's going back in my work bag, and I'll take it back to work after the holidays. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please tell me which one's your favorite, and if you have any questions, please give me a shout. I appreciate you watching. Thank you for your time.